Hey, you guys, I got a message for you. And that message is entitled, Don't Take the Bait. That the enemy will try to push your buttons, to get a reaction out of you, to try to make you act out of character, to try to make you act ungodly. Don't take the bait. The enemy will try to use people and or situations to try to steal your joy, to try to steal your faith. Don't take the bait. And see, then the enemy too will also try to make you do things that you have declared that you will no longer do. It's like the moment you say, you know what? I'm not having sex before marriage. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. I'm not doing these things. And then all of a sudden, there goes that bait where the enemy tries to have somebody slide in your DM. Don't take the bait. Or all your friends getting together. Come on, let's do a shot one more time for old time's sake. Don't take the bait. See, in James chapter 4, verse 7, it says, submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And in verse 8, it says, come near to God, and he will come near you. So kind of thinking of this fish scenario, where are we swimming to? Who are we swimming to? Are we swimming towards the bait, or are we swimming towards God? See, we need to come near God so he will come near to us. We need God. And notice in verse 7, it says, submit yourselves then to God. That's what we need to do first. He will empower us to be able to resist the enemy. Because, see, sometimes our flesh can be weak, but God can make us strong so we can resist the enemy. See, in Ephesians 4:27, it reminds us, don't give the devil a foothold. See, the problem is when you take the bait, what happens? You get hooked. We can't afford to take the bait. And see, the problem is sometimes the enemy will dangle something in front of you that looks so good, but it is not of God. Don't take the bait. And one thing specifically that comes to my mind is with sororities and fraternities. They look good, but they are not of God. Don't take the bait. In 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 14 through 16, it says, as obedient children, do not conform to the evil desires you had when you lived in ignorance. See, there was a time where I was ignorant. I didn't know that was bad. I thought it was good. And maybe you as well, where you didn't think this bait was bad. And then continuing in those verses, it says, but just as he who called you is holy, so be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy because I am holy. Maybe for some reason you thought that it was okay to date the same sex. Maybe for some reason you thought it was okay to have sex before marriage or to live with someone that you're not married to. It's okay. We've all made those mistakes. But when you know better, God is calling us to do better. And that's why we need to learn his word. God is calling us to be holy. To be holy, just as he is holy. We can't conform to the evil desires that we once had. And then in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, it says, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Resist him, standing firm in the faith. Resist. The enemy is looking for somebody who's going to bite the bait. This person's hungry. I can feed them with anything as long as it looks real. Who cares if it's artificial? We got to resist. Don't take the bait. Don't bite the bait. And then the piece that happens is, well, what happens when you find yourself hooked and connected to something that is not of God? See, one word that had come to me months and months ago was, see, God can bless you in your mess, but once you realize it's mess, it's your job to get out of it. So you may find yourself connected to something that's not good, that's not of God, where you find yourself hooked. Once you realize that, it is time to disconnect. It is time to denounce. It is time to let it go. It is time to break free. See, in Psalm 118, verse 5, it says, out of my distress, I called on the Lord. The Lord answered me and set me free. God can set you free. You may find yourself hooked on something that is hard for you to let go, no matter how many people have told you that this is not of God. Call on God. Because if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. So you guys, don't take the bait. Don't let the enemy steal your joy. Don't let the enemy steal your peace. Don't let the enemy steal your momentum. Because he will try to throw things at you to do just that. Don't let the enemy make you act out of character. Don't be tricked and or tempted by something that may look good when it is truly not of God. You guys, we have to resist the enemy. And when we resist the enemy, after submitting ourselves to the Lord, the enemy will flee. Be blessed.